Hey, Bravehearts. My name is Dina. I am just so happy and grateful that you're joining us today for the Power Pack episode. I'm here with my business partner in Stewart Health and Healing, Debbie Swain. We also have Sandy and Tim from St. Louis, Missouri, and Magdalena from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, guys. We're all over the place, but we come together here every other week to talk to you about this wonderful package, the Cellsonic, the Cardio Med Bed, the Biotron. We're talking about frequency, guys. You know, as a sound practitioner, my studies are in sound healing, energy, vibration, and frequency. I just want you to sink in to the fact that we operate on frequencies. We were lied to, and I just want to go into a little bit of that because that could be a whole show by itself. So our thoughts, our emotion, our feelings, our bodies actually operate on frequency. And if you do not believe me, I invite you to wet your tongue, your finger, put it in the socket and let me know if you feel like electricity or do you feel physical. So it's going to be a shock to your body, and that tells you that we are conduit of energy, vibration, and frequency. And what we're talking today is about how to stay high vibration. Yes, we can eat well, drink well, but sometimes our bodies need a little jolt, a little boost with all these wonderful frequency devices that we offer. Tim and Sandy have the Cellsonic. I believe Magdalena also has a cardio bed. We have the Cellsonic, the vitamin D light, the Biotron. I mean, we are just here to help you stay high vibration. Yes, you can hydrate. We want you to hydrate. We want you to manage how you think, how you feel. But again, when you need that boat, Debbie, right? You just need that, frequency to open up the flow of oxygen, the flow of blood. Today, I had a client in my sound healing. She had, of course, joint surgery. They told her she was bone on bone. And I said, just detach your brace and let your body heal itself. And I said, we could have avoided that with the Cellsonic. And I explained to her that we really don't have bone on bone, but we have scar tissue. And with the Cellsonic regeneration, we go in there, we break it up, and it just goes back to your bones and the blood flow and the oxygen, and then you just didn't have to do surgery. Well, she's putting us to the test, Debbie. I haven't told you that yet, but her other hand has the same problem, and now she wants the treatment. She wants the Wolf non-surgical. She wants to feel the difference between the hand that had the surgery and the one that we're going to avoid surgery with. So this is going to be an exciting challenge. We're probably going to ask her if she wants to come on and share her story once the healing is complete. So her name is Karen, Debbie. So make sure when she calls, you know who she is.
Yes, I will. And that's what.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what's so beautiful. When the two of us work together, she runs into people, I run into people, and we just make sure that no matter what kind of frequency, because she does the sound vibration meditations, and we both do the Wolf non-surgical and have used the Cellsonic regeneration. It's just wonderful that we can help so many people, and we get the word out there to many, many people. Last week, the other girl that I met at the sound meditation, she should be coming to us because she had surgery in her abdomen, and she has so much scar tissue. She's now starting to experience trouble in moving her bowels every day. And once she found out that we did this, she immediately was like, oh, you're who I've been looking for. So yes, this is the stuff that people don't know about. Let's see, I have another client that she came to me about 3 weeks ago. She was diagnosed with breast cancer 5 years ago. She's been going from practitioner to another, health functional practitioner. She's been in the medical system. She's at the end stage because they poisoned her with chemotherapy. And she came to me just through a recommendation that they wanted to use the cell sonic regeneration. And after I saw her one time, she told her other practitioner she's staying with me because, he wasn't doing anything for her. She was actually having difficulty breathing. So I have her, I did the cell sonic regeneration treatments with her. And I also put her on the nutraceuticals where she's doing the nebulizing, where she's doing high vibrational frequency nutraceuticals, where she's now at least resting comfortably in this last 2 weeks. She was just here today and had her third treatment with the cell sonic regeneration. And each time she's gotten a little bit more better,
and that's
more
the
relaxed.
answer. That's the answer, Debbie. She picked you because on the first treatment, she felt the difference of when she walked in and the way she left feeling different. And that's our intention. Even with sound healing, you come into the space feeling one way, and it's going to be a shift in your nervous system, allowing the body to restore itself. And what you did for her is that you raised that frequency. You raised it with the cell sonic, with the non-surgical, you opened up the flow of blood, and she hadn't felt that with any other practitioner. So guys, we're on the right track here. And with the opportunity of a lot of things coming up to the surface in the next few months, it's just going to help our practices. So just, get ready, get lined up, open up, and just be there for the people that are going to be flooding our venues, because now they will know the truth of what we have as a sick care system and not as a healthcare system.
Correct. This healthcare system basically sent this lady who is 50, I think she's 51, they sent her home and they say there's nothing else they can do. The only thing that they've been doing for her is actually draining the fluid out of her lungs to make it more comfortable so that she can breathe. So once she had the cell sonic regeneration treatment, and she, I sent her home with the nebulizing and the other nutraceuticals. She's on the critical care shroom. She's just, she's on the C60, and she is now, she's about 70% better with the breathing. She's still fighting to get all the toxicity out of her system. And I told her that this, you have a lot of work to do. And the body detoxes. This is a hard road, but you got this, and she can do this. And, she's still smiling. She's still, she's ready. She's ready for this last bit of effort to put in so she can regain her life back. She's only 51. And, this is what the cell sonic regeneration does. It brings back the state of homeostasis. It helps the body to heal. It changes the spin of all the inflamed cells in the body. It will return a healthy spin of a cell. It feeds the mitochondria. It also decalcifies the mitochondria, and it gives it a nice, good charge. And when we change that, we want that frequency, that frequency will stay in for about a week. So she's been coming like once a week. She lives a little distance, so she has to travel. And when you put all that together, every week we're training her cells to go back to that healthy state. And that is like
optimum spin. Because cancer is a damaged cell. It's simply a damaged cell that's not spinning to its optimum. And this is why there's cell sonic regeneration can eradicate up to stage 4 inflammation, because it spins it back to where it's normal again.
Yes, it's wonderful. So let's talk to Tim and Sandy from St. Louis, Missouri, and see what's going on in that neck of the woods over there.
Hello, Bravehearts. My name is Sandy Reiner, and this is Tim Mahan. And we came on today to let everybody know we've got a cell sonic in the St. Louis area now that's available. And I'll share a case that we had recently. A friend of mine came to visit about 3 weeks ago, and I picked her up from the airport, and as she's coming out to the car, I could tell she's in a lot of pain. She's just barely walking and just kind of shuffling out to the car, and she couldn't even pick up her suitcase. So we brought her back to my house, and we did some Celsonic on her lower back. She was suffering from sciatica pain and lower back pain. So we did some Celsonic on her lower back, her hip, and her spine. And she's somebody that had no idea about this technology. And she was just amazed at the more or less instant relief. She got instant relief with her sciatica. So she was just quite surprised about it. And, it made us, feel good that we could make her feel better, and so she could enjoy her stay a little bit longer. So I'll turn it over to Tim. He'll tell us what services we offer and our contact information.
Yeah, hey, fellow Bravehearts. This is Tim Mahan, and we're in the St. Louis area, just like Sandy and everybody's been saying. And we're just so glad to be able to have something in here in the middle of the United States of America. And so we're offering the Celsonic regeneration, the most powerful frequency device available. And so we're just so proud to have that. And we also have other frequency devices like the Avicen and the Bioptron and the vitamin D light. And so we're, with our training in the Wolf Non-Surgical as practitioners, we offer that service, which is awesome, in conjunction with the Celsonic regeneration. We also offer the Perfect Day consultation, and we have all the most popular Doc of Detox nutraceuticals for sale. And so if you want to contact us for more information about the services we offer, or make an appointment, we're available at powerpackhealing.com, and we're also available at 314-782-HEAL. That is 314-782-4325. And thank you, Debbie and Dina, for having the show today. And we just appreciate you. Back to you.
That's great, Tim. Thanks. So how's the weather out there in St. Louis, Missouri?
Well, we got super blue skies and no chemtrails, so we're really thankful for that.
That's good. Love that. Love that. So next we're going to go over to Toronto with Magdalena, and here she is. Hi, Magdalena. How are you doing?
Hi, baby. I am wonderful, fantastic, like you.
Always, always
Yes.
wonderful and fantastic.
Yes. Hello, beautiful and amazing billions of brave hearts around the world. I am Magdalena Arcos, and my practice is in Toronto. My number is 416-669-9351, and my website is torontohealthandhealing.com. And it's an honor to be here speaking with you. And if you need any kind of treatments, we did different treatments when Dr. Sek just was here in Toronto, and he's coming back on March 1st. If you guys are interested, March 1st to the 10th. He's coming back to Toronto. So we did different treatments on the back and on the spine to different people. And you can see how people get there's a sonic rejuvenation of cells in the world non-surgical. You can see how you can have instant removal of pain. And also me, so I work, Dr. Say works on my spine, and I feel amazing. He work on my back and my lower back, because we all need sometimes, right, help. And I feel so much energy. I feel better, and I just want to give my own testimonial, which is great. This Celsonic rejuvenation of cells is very powerful, the most powerful device in the world. 25,000 volts, and I love harmonic.
Yes, Magdalena. So he was there for about 10 days, correct?
Correct, yes, he was here.
So he was,
there.
yeah, so he stayed pretty busy when he was there?
Yeah, he got pretty busy, And that's why we're booking in advance to come back on March the 1st next year.
Okay. Is he going to be there
So-
for 10 more days?
10 more days, March 1st to the 10th of March 2025.
Okay. And so how is it that people can get in touch with you to book that? Or if they want an appointment with you to come get non-surgical or cellsonic with you, how do they do that?
Yes, they can do, they can call me at my number 416-669-9351. So I can book all the appointments. And so I'm here. I'm here for you. I have the cellsonic rejuvenation and wall surgical. If you need any treatments, I am here.
And you do perfect day consults?
All right.
Yes.
So Betsy, how are you?
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
okay, and I have a vitamin D light as well. And thank you. I wish everybody has the most wonderful day of their life.
Thank you, Magdalena. And now we're going to go back to Dina. Here she is again.
Hey, we're talking about vibration. We're working on my dog, Kashmir, of course. He's the age of Emmett, and he's going through about the same thing as Emmett right now. We can see the aging. We can see he has a little more difficult just overall. And I know that the cellsonic is extending his life, his quality of life. It's not like we're just dragging him, not at all. I mean, when I went to Debbie's house 2 days ago, we needed to do his trachea. We did his back. It took about a day and a half, which I really thought last week was his time. I mean, he was showing signs of deterioration so rapidly. And just know he's not on medication. He's just on nutraceuticals and good food. And in 2 days, he bounced back. Now he's his happy self again, just normal eating, drinking, pooping, walking, his little, demeanor, and playing 3-4 times a day, maybe 2 minutes at a time. But he snapped back, and I swear it's the cellsonic. I mean, how else? He was coughing so much, and if we didn't open that pathway, any other person would have went to the vets on an emergency, and they would have said, we're going to give him medication, and if that doesn't work, well, this is going to be the end. So we're observing him. He's the result, Debbie. You see him coming in one way and leaving another way, just in that same 10 minutes of frequency. He came in trembling. Remember, you even said, look, his legs are not shaking anymore. So
Right.
he might be.
Yeah,
So
that was immediately. Immediately, the trembling stopped. And then again, the frequency will stay in for about a week. And, the coughing was really bad, keeping you up at night, which is another thing. Because when they don't sleep, we don't sleep. And that's not fun at all, guys.
No.
So.
And then personally, of course, like Magdalena, we use it on each other. Anytime there's a problem, I can immediately say, Debbie, I need cellsonic right here, right there, and go in with the elbow. And we relieve that immediately. We don't live with pain. I mean, and just remember that pain is your GPS. When our cars break down, the little light turns on and it says, well, you have this going on, you have that going on. And what do? Immediately take the car to the shop. Well, this is your vehicle, people. This is your vehicle. So when you have a problem, a pain, an ache, it's your little light going on saying, hey, you're not taking care of me right now. I need a detox bath, or I need a little more Wolf non-surgical in that area. So your body's speaking to you. Wake up, become aware. And how do you know? Well, if you're feeling crappy, your vibration is very low. You got to look at how much water did you drink the day before? What have you been eating, thinking, drinking? All these things have their own frequency. What are you allowing in your field? Again, high vibration, great mood. Lower vibration, mediocre. So find ways to treat your mind, your body with care and respect, because if not, you're going to find yourself overwhelmed and struggling to cope. So if you're that person, you're neglecting something out of you. You're not vibrating at your optimum speed for health and wellness. So you can reach, go ahead.
Oh, Real quick, I was in between my clients and the meeting now. I had to get the dogs out to walk. And as I'm walking back in, one of my neighbors was in her driveway and she's limping and she says, "Oh, I hurt my groin," you know. And, you know, she's like, "Oh, it's just terrible to get old." And I just say, "Yeah, I get it. I get it." Because that's the way the average person thinks. I don't get it because I will never think that way. But trying to convince people something that, you know, they are not open to, you know, I'm done doing that. If you're open to it, it's there. You know, you injure yourself, you can put the cell-sonic regeneration frequency into the body to help it heal. We can do non-surgical around the area to help it heal, open up. Injuries take half the time to heal when you use this. We're all going to injure ourselves. It's just normal life and stuff like that. But we definitely don't have to associate getting old and being decrepit and having, bent over and always being in pain. You know, I will never be in pain because the minute, like you said, Dina, is the minute that we have something that's bothering us, we handle it. And if everybody could wake up to that, the world would be just a whole different place. So I'm going to hand it off to you to finish it up.
All right. Well, we are at stewardhealthandhealing.com, Debbie and I. My number is 786-488-7782. Debbie's number is 305-342-9559. I got it right this time.
Yes.
stewardhealthandhealing.com. Sound vibrational healing is my second website. You really have to take care of yourself now with things surfacing with opportunities of being in the highlight for the first time in many thousands of years. All this holistic woohoo stuff is coming to play, and it is the medicine of today, the frequency, the vibration, and the energy.
Yes. So Tim and Sandy, any last words?
Yes, fellow Bravehearts, we're just so excited to be able to offer the cell sonic regeneration and the Wolf non-surgical. And we got 2 practitioners here. We just love to help anybody. We've got all the nutraceuticals here. We've got the Avicin, the Bioptron, the vitamin D light. And so we're just here to help others. We want to see lives change. We don't heal anybody, but we give the body the ability to heal. Why? Because we're going to open up everything that's blocked. We're going to send the frequency where it needs to go, and we can change lives, and we know it because it's changed our life, and we want to help you. So if you want to contact us, we got a website, powerpackhealing.com, where you got a cell phone at 314-782-HEAL. That's 314-782-4325. And we just love to hear from you. Thank you,
Thank
Debbie.
you. Thanks, Tim and Sandy. It was great seeing you.
Great seeing you both.
And what about you, Magdalena? You want to finish off by telling them anything?
Yes, I want to say thank you, everyone, for being in the show. And thank you, Debbie, Dina, and Tim, and the beautiful lady partner. So I want to say it's very important how we talk to ourselves and how are we nice to ourselves? Are we criticizing us? Don't always talk to yourself beautiful, like you are wonderful. Very important how we feed our mind and what we see with our eye, how we feed our eyes, our mind, our body. It's very important how we talk to ourselves and stay positive, happy, and take the great nutraceuticals and feed yourself with great nutrition and have the best day of your life. My number is 416-669-9351. My website, torontohealthandhealing.com. And thank you. Thank you for being on the show. Thank you, Dina.
Thank you, Magdalena. Debbie, how about telling us Sage is coming for 10 days in January? We're hosting him. Can you share the dates with us, please?
Yes, so he will be here for 10 days and it starts on January 3rd. So Dr. Sage Wolf we'll be doing Whoop non-surgical treatments. He'll also, we have the Cellsonic here, the Cellsonic regeneration. He will also be doing thermography and heavy metal testing. And you can reach me to set up anything with him at 305-342-9559, or you can call him on his direct line, and his number is on the website. So yeah, it's going to be, let's see, we're in the end of November. So Christmas comes up, and there's a little advertisement for Dr. Sage Wolf coming here. You know, we're going to be going through Thanksgiving, through Christmas, and then everybody decides, you know, it's time for the New Year's resolution. But, you know, you have to take your life back. And, you know, the perfect day is every day. I have another client that came in today. He was doing wonderfully. He's been coming to me. He has severe osteoporosis. He was under the medical care. He finally found something that unblocked all his blocks, which were causing him the issues. So we're doing the Cellsonic regeneration plus the non-surgical. He had a friend that came in from out of town. And of course, he told me, well, you know, he wasn't feeling as well this week. And then he tells me that he had a beer every day and he had a few, you know, other things. And I told him, you do know that when you eat and drink, this does stay in your system for weeks, if not months. So, you know, everybody has to live this perfect day. And when the body gets into the situation and the critical times that we go through, it takes time for the body to heal. And you really have to, you know, have that perfect day every day. The minute that you put inflammatory foods in your mouth,
You take 2 steps back. You take 2 steps back.
Yeah. So this whole week, you know, he took more than 2 steps back because he had a beer every day. And I basically told him, I said, the choice is up to you, but you have to understand that putting a beer in, even if it's once a week, is creating you to have inflammation in your body up to a month, 2 months. It can be, you know, a very long time. So people think, oh, I only did 1 beer here or 1 beer there, but it causes the inflammation. And he felt it. He felt it in his back. He felt it in his neck. And he was doing so well before this happened. So I told him, I said, you know, you have the information, the choice is yours. You know, what do you want to do with your life? And that's easy for me because I don't want to remain in pain for my life. So I try to do the perfect day every day. And yeah, it's wonderful. So Sage will be here doing treatments in January. And then Dr. Wolf will be starting new classes in Ixtapa, and then he's going to be in Canada. I know he's up there doing a class up there, and he will also be doing the Whole Life Coach and the Whoop Non-Surgical here in Stuart, Florida in the month of May 14th. Yeah, May 14th. And at that time, Dr. Sage will also be back doing more treatments. It's further down the line, so we'll keep on reminding you guys. Again, if you want an appointment, you can reach me 305-342-9559. And I'm going to let Dina finish off and say goodbye.
All right, everyone. Thank you for being here today on the Power Pack Tuesday. Again, StewartHealthAndHealing.com, soundvibration.net. And everyone, see you in 2 weeks. 3, 2, 1. We got this.
We got this.
We
Yay.
got this.
Thank you, guys.